morning, guys, and welcome back. Unfortunately, we're here towards the end of the draft. Luckily for you guys, you're not missing out on any Dota 2 action. It is Rox.Kis up against Virtus.Pro here in the Starladder Star Series. Leaving me is Clockwork, leaving me is LD, leaving me is Winter. I'm here on my all lonesome self. LD's actually arrived. LD is here in Los Angeles, California. For those of you guys wondering, he's arrived just about 4 hours ago at 3 in the morning. We went for some late night Denny's. Blitz actually joined us as well. So LD, myself, and Blitz, we all went for some 4 in the morning Denny's. I had a fantastic avocado bacon cheeseburger. But that's neither here nor there, because right now, right here, we are in a Dota 2 match in the Starladder Star Series between Virtus.Pro and Rox.Kis. Rox.Kis have been on a bit of a hot streak as of late. They've been playing well. They've had some decent results, caused some upsets here and there, and have been sort of causing some heads to turn in their direction. Virtus.Pro, they had their sort of hot streak a month or two back, and they're looking to regain some of that previous form of theirs. We're going to have to see whether or not they can do it here up against Rox.Kis. This is in your Starladder match. It looks like we're actually going to get ourselves right into this game. The two teams have managed to draft things out. They are ready to go. Assuming my stream is all ready, it looks like we are going to be jumping ourselves into this game in just a second. You may have to pardon me. Let's get rid of some of those overlays which don't quite fit. And yeah, we're live, guys. LD is here. Unfortunately, he's not here for this cast, but he is here in LA, which means our Beyond the Summit studio is going to be coming up, hopefully sooner than expected, as we're aiming for that to be completed by early to mid-March. And then we get to cast all these fantastic games, bring you guys an even better production quality, even more awesome stuff, as we do look to keep on providing great quality Dota 2 content for you, like matches like this, like the Starladder Star Series, as Virtus.Pro. We have to see how they look to play this, how they look to lane this. They've picked themselves up. I mean, they're pretty lacking in supports. They've got NS on the Vengeful Spirit, Airman playing the Gyrocopter, we've got Santa on a Mag, we've got KSI playing the Clockwork, and then finally, Queen of Pain for Crazy. This is looking like to be, I guess, a four-position Mag. Mag has not spent any of his gold. How is Santa going to be able to play this? VS with, well, Observer Wards, Sentries, as well as, I imagine a Courier there. Yeah, someone's bought the Courier at least. It looks like one of the other heroes has actually purchased that Courier. Queen of Pain, you've got items to go solo mid, but is it actually going to be a solo mid? Gyrocopter looking to go into that safe lane as a farmer with this Ring of Protection and Magic Stick. So we'll see the farming Gyrocopter. We'll see Queen of Pain solo mid and Mag in the off lane. Is it Mag off lane? No, it's a Mag jungle. We're looking at a jungle Mag. He's got a Quelling Blade. He's got himself some Gauntlets of Strength. He's going to be looking to maybe do himself some pulls here. It'll be interesting to see just what he does look to pull. As top lane, Sidoi, Bounty Hunter actually takes the double damage. Immediate cog's going to come out. As KSI is going to be playing a support Clockwork here at the top lane. They're going to just abandon the bottom lane, it looks like. No one dares go down there, because we've got your Radiant team. Rox.Kis, we've got Hardiv playing the Rubik. We've got Yol playing the Visage. We've got Lifestealer in the hands of BZZ is perfect. We've got in the mid lane, we've got the Puck being played by Starlinia. And then finally, Sidoi playing the Bounty Hunter at top lane. He's going up against the tri-lane, the Clockwork, Vengeful Spirit, and Gyrocopter tri-lane. So we'll have to see how... Oh, cheeky. He's cut his way into these trees, and he can reach these. He's using this, I guess, little bit of extra range that he's got. Very, very sneaky spot coming out from Santa. And, well, he may even look to stack this in just a second. He's going to go around here. Yeah, he should get this stack off. They're going to go around the 52-second mark. He times it well. It's going to stack, and he's just going to keep on killing this. It's Clockwork and Bounty Hunter playing around in the jungle here. Bounty Hunter already out of mana, and without having mana for that, for the Shadow Walk, makes it a lot harder to stay in this lane. As, I do apologize, guys. I am solo casting this match. Winter will be joining me later on for some of these games, as I do close that little spectator tab. But for the time being, it's just me on my own lonesome self. LD is off sleeping, as unfortunately he did get in nice and late. He drove all the way down. And we're here though with some Starladder action. LD's sleeping. I'm doing the work. I'm bringing in the content here Beyond the Summit while he's busy and preoccupied. But we are here with Virtus.Pro, Rox.Kis. Rox.Kis looking just to use these pulls. Both teams just having their two supports in the jungle for the most part. Forced to use these pulls. Bounty Hunter can't really go towards that top lane without having any mana. He's going to wait for this 2-minute rune, hope for a regen basically, so he can get some more mana up, as he hasn't really spotted what this Mag is doing just yet. Rune going to spawn bottom, so Sidoi Not going to look to fully trade hits with an NS here. He has got himself a poor man's shield. Rune going to be picked up Visage at bottom. And it's a regen rune, so not really offering him too much because there is absolutely no one at bottom for this Rox.Kis side to get aggressive on. All they can do is just keep using these pulls. As there we go, Hardev does look to pull. We'll see him looking to go for this. Oh no, he can't go for this double pull. That's already been blocked off. They're going to have to pull over this Centaur camp, but no real big issue there. Actually, they don't go for the pull. They decide against it. Let's see where Lifesteal's going to go. Is he going to be looking for a Midas rush here? Gyrocopter at top lane. Probably less likely to see a Midas on the Gyrocopter. Sadoi just being harassed out of lane as well as possible. Still level 1, so great zoning coming out from NS. One of the most established support players, pretty much in Europe. And he plays this lane well. He's still got one more sentry ward if he can catch the Bounty Hunter out of position. Bounty Hunter's going looking for Mag. Does he know where Mag is? He's expecting Mag to be in the jungle. Oh, he's going to see this. He needs to go around. Mag is so low. Oh. The shockwave coming in. Sadoi's going to scout him out. The trees, they've respawned. The trees have respawned. Mag is stuck. Well, not so much as stuck here, but he can't be reached, which is fantastic for him. He can't be reached. If those trees are being cut down, Bounty Hunter comes in and picks him off. So Mag, luckily, well, I don't know about luckily so much as, but it does go his way. There wasn't a whole lot of luck there. It was more just Bounty Hunter coming too late. If he'd scattered that out a minute or two earlier, those trees weren't there. Clockwork at top doing some more pulls for himself. So Virtue's Pro really using all these pull camps effectively. The small camp, this camp over here, and then you've got Vengeful Spirit using this Ogre camp. Can use this big camp as well. No, can't use the big camp. It looks like it's been blocked off by an Observer Ward, but all in all, Virtue's Pro with a decent start here. And, sorry about that, guys. I do get the CS boards back up, something I always forget to do. Lifesteal are leading the way. Gyrocopter slightly behind. For 4 minutes in, this is a pretty sizable difference. Using Gyrocopter's had more or less a free farm lane. He has had a Bounty Hunter there for some of the time, but it should be a free farm lane. It just isn't really panning out that way. KSI going to TP towards the bottom lane now, and now that he's hit level 3, he's still got a point in the cogs, so it's hard for them to go on him unless they've got 3 heroes. They're going to need the Visage as well, if they want to look to kill him off and finish him off. The 2 solo mids, Puck and Queen of Pain. Puck leading the last hits there by about 5 or 6. And I will see Puck hit level 6 in just a second, and that's when we can look to see these solo mids, Queen of Pain and Puck, start damaging. Crazy. Scream blinks out, and Puck just 1 creep away from the level 6, and then he may look for a rotation to one of these side lanes. Then he may look to sort of get more aggressive and active on this map. The support still using those pulls. Mag stacking at the top lane. He's got himself, well, 2 gauntlets of strength still. Quelling Blade. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Is it the Midas? Yep, Midas coming out. Lifesteal does have a Midas 5 minutes in, as you expect. Immediately uses it, and well, he's going to keep on farming. Gyrocopter's gone for the phase boot, so we're not seeing the heavy late game farm coming out from him, and you wouldn't expect him to go for a Midas. It's a much more likely item to get on that Lifestealer. As Hardev is going to keep these pulls going, but neither team looking for the early kills just yet. Or maybe see some slight rotations coming out. Queen of Pain can, but is more likely to go for a farm-based game. Puck's a hero who may want to get a TP scroll. Once he has a full mana, he can look to sort of set up some kills on these side lanes. And then you've got the supports. Well, not so much the Clockwork, but these heroes. Rubik and Visage. I mean, I mentioned these as sort of an aggressive support duo. But they're also a support duo who scales decently come mid-game. They don't have to get the kills in the first 5-10 minutes of the game. As long as they reach sort of the 10 to 20 minute mark and have a decent amount of levels and farm, they're still going to be able to do a lot of damage, especially Visage. Level 4 nukes do a lot of damage in a team fight. Very short cooldown on those, and you can just continually use it. Dire Ward just to help this mag out a bit. Give him some vision so he knows what's going on. And Bounty Hunter's just been completely kept out of this lane. VS at top has another sentry ward, so the support play from NS is there to keep this Bounty Hunter out of lane if needed, and it's not even being planted. He just knows that, or at least he suspects that Bounty Hunter isn't in the lane. He's going to come back to the lane, and then maybe NS looks to drop another sentry. As mid start linear. He's sitting on 33 creep kills here. Ahead of the Queen of Pain still, 8 CS ahead. He's got his bottle going to be flying back out, I believe. Bottle as well as Treads very early on. So he's level 7 now. 3 in the orb, 2 in the silence, so he hasn't gone for that max silence build that we sometimes see pucks go for. And this is, well, especially interesting. He's gone for 2. He's gone for 2 in silence, 2 in the silence though, so he hasn't gone sort of all in on the nuke. Sometimes you see maxing off the nuke, sometimes you see maxing off the orb. He's gone for a bit of the mix build. 3, 2, 1, 1.
Radiant's top tower
just to make sure he has a bit of a balance. Gets that slight extra duration on the silence. And then you get the damage to help you last hit coming out from the illusionary orb. Mag Santa still using this pull. It's worked out for him so far. He's up to 17 creep kills, which is pretty much all neutrals. Bottom lane. Central Ward being put down, and well, there's no Observer Ward in the lane. Clockwork gonna, well, he's already sacked this once or twice. He's gonna keep on doing so, and this is an investment for later on because Gyrocopter, Flat Cannon is great for dealing with those stacks. He's already actually maxed it out, so maxing the Flat Cannon first and Airman, he's gonna stack some neutrals of his own. Oh, they have gone in mid. They're looking for Queen of Pain. They're gonna get Queen of Pain. As mentioned, Rubik great for dealing with Queen of Pain. Telekinesis being an instant disable, and then you've got the Puck, who has gone for the extra points in Waning Rift. Now gets himself a 3rd point. They've got first blood. It took him 8 minutes, but VP, Queen of Pain goes down at mid lane, and Rox.Kis with the kill. It took him some time, but they're not really in any rush. They've got a lifesteal getting a ton of farm at bottom lane. Midas treads 8 minutes into the game, and now he starts looking for the armor. Now he starts looking for the real big damage dealing items. Only concern is going to be sort of this mid-game team fight that VP have. Having a mag with a gyrocopter, the team fight is there. Not to mention Clockwork with a great initiation potential. You've got Queen of Pain for the cleanup. There's a really strong mid-game team fight, and Gyrocopter can get this huge accelerated farm very quickly using these neutral and ancient stacks. And that's where Gyrocopter will suddenly have a huge fast item build progression. As he is actually going to go in at top. He's looking for Sidoi. Sidoi gets out of there. He's going to salve as well. Puck's actually TP'd in here. Do we have a Puck coil coming out? It looks like it's on cooldown from Starladder for just a bit longer here. Bounty Hunter going to keep himself alive here, salves himself up as Gyrocopter back to the top lane. It looks like they want to go for this tier 1 tower, at least start doing some chip damage to it. There are 3 heroes up here for VP. Is this going to be enough? Sentry Ward in the lane, just to make sure that there's no lane ward, and it's bottom lane. Both teams going for a bit of a push here. It's going to be KSI taking a lot of damage. It looks like Yol used a nuke there, a Soul Assumption, but didn't do a whole lot with it. Santa comes screwing in. Problem is now, he's out of stuns, he's out of disables. Battery Assault comes too late. KSI not there in time to actually cancel off the TP, and Visage, he gets out of there just okay. The tier 1 tower didn't even take too much damage there, although the push at top also ended, so that means the tier 1 tower for Rox.Kis still up and running as well. Both teams trading around the map as smoke is actually going to be the call from Rox.Kis. They get the Rubik as well as the Puck smoked up. They're going to go past one Observer Ward. If they go through the lane, though, they're going to be walking right past the Sentry Ward, so they need to be careful. Well, need to get themselves a stroke of luck with the direction they take. Oh, Puck. He immediately grabs the Invis Rune. He does it under an Observer Ward, so I mean, VP should know what just happened. Queen of Pain is pinging it, saying, "What? Where did that ward go?" Yeah, Sentry. They're expecting. They think he's Invis. I think. I don't know if they realize he's smoked, but they think he's Invis, and he is. Oh, he is Invis. What am I talking about? He's picked up an Invis Rune. He's going to find the Puck, find the Vengeful Spirit here. Puck with an easy, straightforward kill. They drop down the Central Ward at mid lane, expecting him to come in. But he goes for the Vengeful Spirit. He waited it out, found himself that kill.
Dire's top tower
I was thinking it was actually still smoked up there with the artificial Invis, but it was actually real Invis. He found the Invis Rune, of course, and uses that to get Rox.Kis' second kill of the game. VP still unable to get themselves on the board here, and they're falling behind 2k gold now, going the way of the Radiant side. Rubik now up to level 6 as well, so we've got the 2 supports for Rox.Kis with a decent amount of levels. Something which the Dire side, Vengeful Spirit just level 4, level 5 on the Clockwork, who's sort of almost a solo at times. Oh, Telekinesis perfectly designed, cancels the skew, and that's going to be the end of Santa. Hardeve times that skew to absolute perfection, and now they're going to look for the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain does have a blink out, and forced to use it as
top tower
more kills going away of Rox.Kis. They now find themselves up 3 kills to nothing. Shockwave's been stolen as well by the Rubik, so he gets some additional burst damage, additional firepower to bring to the team fights. The only thing not going the way of Rox.Kis is going to be this top lane. The tier 1 tower being pushed out. Triple TP's coming in. Sidoi, he's going to get out of range of this Central. He's actually going to try and fight his way through an S here. Puck going to orb through. Puck actually very, very low. Shuriken being tossed here, still trying to chase down. As there's going to be a stun coming out. Actually, NS gets a kill. He does pay for it with his life here. Puck gets the kill though. Clockwork looking for Puck. Puck very, very low. Gonna have to orb his way out of here. Not gonna do so in time. Crazy comes in with a good Scream of Pain, and that's gonna finish him off. 3-for-1 trade going the way of VP. That's a fight they needed. They were down and behind early on, and they find a way to strike back, get themselves a tier 1 tower. I believe they actually got the last hit on the tower. Tower's destroyed by the Dire, so it doesn't get denied. Gold's going to be split between these Dire heroes, and then they get 3 kills, only losing 1 in the process. Great team fight, great clash coming out of them. And, well, for Rox.Kis, that's not going to be the kind of fight they're looking for. They've got Lifestealer still farming away. He's starting to put up towards that armor. I imagine, yeah, he's got it. 12 minutes with the Midas and Treads. He's got his armored up, so we'll have to see whether or not he looks to start coming to some fights here. He hasn't got much mana. I say that as he gets himself a clarity. But VP are going to have to start worrying about him fairly soon. Got Clockwork with some Arcane Boots. Mag, he's had his Arcane Boots for some time now. Probably going to be looking for that Blink Dagger next. Queen of Pain. Just some treads with 1k gold Gyrocopter. Phase Boots starting towards a BKB. And here goes the Ancient stack again. I'm not sure if we'll have some bit of trouble here stacking this. Oh no, he gets it. I must have reached capacity by now. I don't think we'll be having much luck stacking that again. It's harder and harder to stack it every time. And so we look at the Radiant team. Visage. Next to nothing. Does have level 6 though, so he may not have the items, the farm, but he does have that level 6. Bounty Hunter, building towards a Drama of Endurance. Just a couple hundred gold away with that. Does have the level 7. Lifestealer, as mentioned. Treads, Midas, and Armlet. Rubik, no Arcane Boots up either, so the 2 supports, despite having level 6s and doing decently, don't have all that much farm to go with it. And then we've got the Puck, the hero who wants that Blink Dagger, wants to have that fantastic initiation, but for the time being, he's not there. And now we see Airman. Oh, he's going to take out these remnants. If he's not careful, he's going to get 1. He's going to get 2. 200 extra gold going his way. Visage needs to be so careful, and Visage actually get caught out here. Queen of Pain and Knack find him. He loses his remnants. Those are also on cooldown for a good 2-3 minutes now. Oh, Rox.Kis, that's a expensive loss. Not so much the kill of the Visage, but the remnants, which Gyrocopter easily just whittled down with 3 flat cannon attacks. Gyrocopter doing so well against the Visage. He's now got himself a BKB. And there's no contesting this. Rox.Kis are not going to try and stop him taking these Ancients. And the Ancients go down. Airman gets himself a lot of gold. This gold swing. I mean, they got 1 kill, but this entire gold swing is essentially killing Ancients. Killing Ancients has got them a huge heap of gold. As Virtue's Pro now find themselves, well, they're on equal terms as far as kills goes, but as far as this current game state, they're looking to be in a very good position. Also, probably see Clockwork. Well, he wants to go for some just basic utility items. I imagine he even looks for something like as basic as a mech here. They don't really have any obvious mech buy. No, he picks up a cloak. So we'll have to see if it's just a standalone cloak, a very cheap, cost-effective item for what it is, but he could look to turn this into a pipe for his team. If we're looking at a mech for VP, maybe even Santa goes for it. Yeah, he's picked up a chain mount.
Top tower is under attack.
I'm about to say, either Clockwork or Mag is going to be the mech buyer if they want to get a mech here. And with Clockwork picking up this cloak, it looks like we are going to be seeing Mag go for that mech. He has picked up a chain mount now, so we're not going to be seeing a fast Blink Dagger, but having the mech for these team fights could help out VP a lot more. Queen of Pain wondering what item build we're going to see there. It does have 2.2k gold, so it can pick up the ultimate orb for the Sheepstick or even the Lincolns. Either way, we may be seeing that ultimate orb pickup coming out. Got Starladder still looking for that Blink Dagger for himself on the Rox.Kis side. And, well, Lifesteal at bottom lane, Midas Treads as well as armor. He's now picked himself up a Mithril Hammer, so he's got a lot of gold under his name. Probably a Desolator coming out. Get some additional damage as well as the minus armor that you can use for that. Make some of these sort of slightly tanky heroes a lot more killable. Mag with his 6 base armor, Clockwork with just 4, so those 2 frontline tanks for VP are going to have to be very careful about fighting the Lifestealer. Track coming out from Sadoy, and, well, VP going to be sort of forced back. 4-4, it's 16 minutes in. This is not the Russian Dota that a lot of people are used to. So far it's been a very sort of more chess-like game. Neither team overcommitting to too many of these battles here. We'll have to see if the Radiant team Rox.Kis can look to make something happen here. Buckler actually finished up on the Mag as Puck gets himself his Blink Dagger. So Rox.Kis are going to have a Blink Dagger on Starladder's Puck here. You have to be pretty careful as VS actually still tracked here at the bottom lane. So Rox.Kis know what they're up against as far as if they want to go for a slight push on this bottom lane, apply some pressure. But they've only got 2 heroes here at the time being. And Sadoy actually rotating towards the mid lane. Puck going to go in. This is the Blink Dagger coming out. Queen of Pain needs to be careful. Telekinesis is there. Is enough burst damage. He blinks away, but the coil snap. Starladder gets the kill. Mag is not there in time. And Well, it's another kill on the back of Starlinia's Puck. He's been involved in so many of these. 4 and 1. He's been in 4 of the 5 kills for the Radiant team. Gonna dodge some of this harass coming out from Mag as Santa, with the help of NS, maybe looking to start chipping away on this tier 1 mid tower. They've even brought in the Clockwork. Clockwork does have a dust up his sleeve, and bottom lane. Rox.Kis, this is the one thing which is really looking good at them. This lifesteal is just getting completely farmed out of his mind. Gyrocopter's a similar story at the top lane, but I just feel lifesteal is just such a more dominant carry as far as the mid game fights go. If you go ultra late game, Gyrocopter can do so well with the flat cannon and a lot of damage. Not to mention you can just get some lifesteal, get some evasion, and maybe take the lifesteal on head on. But the next 5-10 minutes, lifesteal can do a lot more damage than the Gyrocopter. Not to mention, as far as net worth goes, lifestealer is ahead. But even if it is only by a small margin, he is looking to be somewhat more farmed than this Gyrocopter for the time being, and that's with all those Ancients stacking, with all the farm going to the way of the Gyrocopter with the help of his team. From Ancients, Neutrals, as well as having that free farm lane at top. Yeah, man's now picked himself up that Helm of the Dominator. As Sadoy drums, he's looking just for some basic treads for the time being. Knows that he's not going to be looking for any luxury item. His BKB, which I imagine he may want a bit later on, is still a long, long way off. The Radiant team, well, for the time being, they're not looking to apply too much pressure here, not looking to push down any of these towers. They're actually yet to take a single tower. The only tower to fall is that tier 1 at top lane. Here comes the initiation of Virtue's Pro. They're actually just going to go in straight head-on with the Gyrocopter. They're feeling so damn confident. He gets himself the tower as well, finishes off, takes out the Puck as well. The flat cannon's just ripping through this Rox.Kis side. He's taken out 3. Triple kill going his way. He's trying to make it 4. Lifesteal trying to fight his way out of this one. He's going to have to armlet toggle to victory. Can he do this? There's going to be a homing missile coming in soon. He's got the race. He's going to have to race this off. He gets RP. Virtue's Pro. Mega kill. Making an ultra kill going the way of the Gyrocopter. Airman. Well, he's playing his hero. It's the flying Gyrocopter, and he gets himself an ultra kill. Up to 2.2k gold now. And Rox.Kis, well, that was not a fight they were looking for at top lane. They didn't succeed in defending their tier 2 tower. It went to the Gyrocopter as well, so he got a tower as well as 4 kills out of that. A ton of gold and a ton of XP. I mean, as much as the gold is great, the XP is going to get quickly take a big jump down. 2k gold, 2k XP the way of VP, and the gold is looking to be about a 3k drop down towards the dire side. VP, well, they're now starting to pull slightly ahead. We'll have to see how Rox.Kis look to respond to this. They've got a lot of heroes rotating bottom. TP's coming in from many. Starlinia walks directly into an observer ward. Rocket also going to fly overhead and scout him out, possibly even some additional heroes. It's just in lane. It looks like Rubik may have avoided being spotted by that, but now he walks through it, so Rox.Kis, I think, give up any hopes and ideas of getting some kills at this bottom lane. Just going to resort back to getting some sort of farm going down. As Rubik just level 8 there. No points yet in his passive. 3 in the telekinesis.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, not really having much as far as item progression goes, and that's really part of the issue here for Rox.Kis. Apart from Lifestealer, who's, well, he's sitting on, 10k gold. You've got Puck doing fairly decently as well with the Blink Dagger, but they've just got the one main carry. They're playing this one carry kind of strategy. If you look at VP, they may only have one carry with a Gyrocopter, but they've got some semi-carry potential with Queen of Pain as well as Mag there. And Queen of Pain building towards that Orc of Malevolence. He's going to have some decent sources of damage with that. Not only is the Silence great, but Orchid one of those sort of very, very effective items as far as the damage you get from it. Something like plus 40 damage. You also get some intel from it, which as an intel hero will give you additional damage. Sadoy lurking around this middle lane, trying to just look for heroes. More than kills, he's just looking to sort of get intel for his team, get vision, track down a hero, and just make sure that his team can sort of know where they can find kills and know where they need to play safe. And where they need to play safe right now is this bottom lane, where we've got Yol, as well as Rubik Hardeep, backing completely off, and they may just look to give VP an uncontested tier 1 tower. The group up is coming from VP. They're missing everyone. They've got everyone except Gyrocopter. We'll have to see if Gyrocopter rotates down as well. He's level 16, not to mention he has 4k gold. See him pick up Eagle Song? Yeah, Eagle Song. So he's going for a Butterfly. That's going to help with this Lifesteal, who does have a completed Desolator now. D-Ward coming in from Hardeep. And the 5-man Dodek begins from Virtue's Pros. They're ready to group up and push. Track is on the Gyrocopter, so, well, Rox.Kis know what's coming their way. The question is, do VP? VP are going to find themselves being ganked up by a Puck with an infested lifesteal very soon. But right now,
bottom
the
tower
entire
is under
VP
attack.
team is at bottom, so unless Puck's heading down there, well, he's not going to be finding too many kills. It looks like they're just looking to trade towers here. Trade their tier 1 bottom for this tier 1 mid. Queen of Pain's already dealt with the tier 1, and VP are just going to continue on pushing.
Middle tower
As
has
it looks like Rox.Kis looks to do the same. They don't want to take a head-on fight with VP. They know it will not go well for them. You've got a great team fight coming out from a mag as well as a gyrocopter. Not to mention the initiation of a clockwork, the clean-up potential of a Queen of Pain. And it's a really hard, difficult fight for Rox.Kis. Incoming! Rocket's being thrown back just to slow down this push, and well, for Rox.Kis getting 2 towers, this is a 2-for-2 tower trade, so I like this decision coming from them. Not looking for a team fight, they trade towers, and they trade so in an even way. Rubik actually getting that second tower here, that's going to get him enough gold for some arcane boots, or maybe we just see him stay on the regular boots and start building either a blink dagger or a 4-star for some mobility. Crazy in his own jungle. He's getting closer and closer to his Orchid Malevolence, and then he has the ability, the potential to look for some kills of his own. Lifesteal suddenly becomes a lot less scary when you can blink in and silence him. If you can't rage that off. He doesn't have the magic immunity there. He's got no way to shrug that off, so it makes him suddenly a lot less of an imposing threat. Gyrocopter Airman. He's almost got his Butterfly up. BKB, Helmet of Dominant, Phase Boots, Aquila, and we're looking at Butterfly at around the sort of 24-25 minute mark. Some insane farm coming out of him. Into the Roshan pit they go. If Airman can get himself an Aegis here as well, he's going to be looking very, very honky-dory. Top lane. BZZ, tier 1 tower goes his way. Nothing has been able to really stop him when he's set his mind to pushing. He's just taking out towers uncontested. First it was mid lane when they traded, and now it's top lane. Once again, it is a bit of a trade for VP. Ooh, VP. Almost finding those revenants. So the flank tank does some additional damage. Actually going to suicide the birds. 200 gold given away, unfortunately. They're trading once again, though. They give away Roshan, but they're going to get two towers out of this at top. So I think this is okay for Rox.Kis. At the same time, it's not a bad trade for VP by any means. It's just both teams making the best of the situation they're presented. VP say, well, we can get Roshan here. Ideally, they would have loved to have defended that tier 2 top tower, but I don't think they want to take the risk. And you can see it's taking a swing back up. And this is what I'm talking about, where Rox.Kis found themselves in a good trade there. 2 towers for Roshan, and earlier they had 2 towers, the 2 mid towers for the 2 bottom towers. Mid towers much harder to push than the side lane towers. BZZ, well, he's got himself up to 3.5k gold. We'll have to see where he looks to go next with this item build. There's neither team looking for engagement. 7 kills to 8 at 24 minutes. And another tower going to take a fall at mid lane, sorry. Airman is going to be the one dealing out the damage. He's finished off a full Butterfly. And we're just 24 minutes in, or a bit past now. The two teams actually going to be looking for a base trade scenario here. I'd be really surprised. For Rox.Kis, they're going for a bit of a split push here. They've got 2 heroes at bottom and 3 at top. I have to see some TPs coming back just shortly. So there goes Clockwork. Is it going to be a hook shot? There is. It's going to cancel 1 TP. Finds the Rubik here. Rubik going to get caught out and left to hang and dry. He steals away the Terror, but well, that's not going to do a whole lot. Meanwhile, bottom lane. Mag and Queen of Pain take out Bounty Hunter, so 2 kills going away VP. They catch heroes overextending. That's the issue. That's the risky aspect of this split push. You're prone to these kind of pickoffs, and when you've got a Clockwork as well as a blinking, well, no blinking mag, well, just a mag with a skew and an ultimate, those pickoffs becomes a lot easier to find. You've got Vengeful Spirit getting close to a level 2 swap as well, and then we'll have even more potential for these heroes to get picked off in these side lanes when they go for this split push. So Rox.Kis maybe going to be forced to play a more sort of group up style of game. Crazy, has had that Orchid now for some time. And his teammate Santa. Mech is finished and he's going to have a Blink Dagger now. A couple hundred gold away from it, and he's got it from this camp. We'll have to sell a Stout Shield, and that'll give him even more gold, it looks like. But he's going to go back to base here, heal himself up, mostly for the mana's sake. There we go, he's got his Blink Dagger. And the Revenants need to be careful. He's very familiars, I should be saying. He's already fed away a few too many of those for my liking. As BZZ picks up a Demon Edge. As soon as he sees the Butterfly, it's like, okay, what do I do? He's gone Butterfly, I've got to go MKB. Even if you were thinking of something else, even if you're like, I want to go for an Abyssal Blade, or some other form of damage, the Mjolnir. No, well, you're not going to go Mjolnir when you have a Desolator, but some other form of even something like an Assault Crest. You see that butterfly and you think, okay, I gotta go MKB now. You need something to go through the evasion to make sure he isn't just preventing all of your DPS from coming out. Lifesteal actually spots the Clockwork there. Clockwork spending a lot of time in enemy territory. He's looking to scout things out here. And we've got bottom lane here with Rubik and Visage getting just some map control for their team wherever possible. The question is, do we look for a gem maybe for this Dire team? They're up against the Bounty Hunter. The Invis Bounty Hunter as well as, I mean, for VP. One thing that has been problematic is, I mean, the warding. I mean, not so much, they've been very good at warding themselves, but the wards of Rox.Kis has basically prevented a lot of these VP ganks. VP could be in a lot better position if they had some additional de-warding going on. And we'll have to wait and see if they maybe look to pick up a gem to help with that effort soon. This missile. You hear it just flying across the map. Where the hell has it gone? There we go. It's up. I'm like, where's this missile? It's like the where's Wally? Can't find him anywhere on the map. Puck, it was chasing him, and guess what? Phase shift is one of the best skills to have against a gyrocopter who's trying to missile you. Incoming! Not for all his spells, but the missile is just impossible to land on a Puck. Unless he completely mistimes his phase shift. And Virtue's Bro actually going to go high ground here. Very early on. They're feeling very, very confident. I think part of this is they want to go before MKB's up, but MKB already up now. Oh, Airman just completely, I mean, annihilates these birds time and time again. He's killing them with just absolutely no problem at all, and these Raxes at bottom lane going to go down, possibly even uncontested here. He's still got the Aegis, and there's just nothing that Rox.Kis can do to engage on him. They're going to give up a free set of Raxes here. This is entirely uncontested. The entire Rox.Kis team is alive and kicking. They've had no problems as far as getting picked off before this fight goes, but, well, they give away a bottom set of Raxes, and Rox.Kis just standing there watching with their, like, thumb stuck in their mouths, like, wait, what? What's going on, guys? We just lost Raxes? And VP, well, for those guys, a free set of Raxes at this point is fantastic. I say free, but defending it was going to be very difficult and probably costly for Rox.Kis. They would have had to, I mean, sending a couple here is in some sort of very risky play and decisions, but all end of the day, they needed to keep those Raxes alive, especially when we're only 29 minutes in. Bounty Hunter staying towards the BKB. Lifestealer, where are you at? He's up to level 17 with an MKB Desolator armlet, but so far unable to be finding openings in these team fights. Maybe with the help of the Puck. Infest inside. Look for the setup. There we go. Blink. Silence. They're going to get Airman here. He's also just lost his Aegis. Aegis is gone, and, well, Gyrocopter, he gets picked off. This is going to buy them some time, especially considering VP are not going to think about pushing without him. So maybe something like a buyback, but more likely we just see VP stalling and weighing things out, especially when Roshan's not up. They're in no rush because they'll want this next Roshan, this next Aegis, and they can wait that out. They can wait for Gyrocopter to respawn, although it looks like Hardeep cannot wait it out. Crazy's decided, forget waiting, I'm just going to go in and get myself as well as my team some kills. Finds 2, gets Empowered up now as well, so he's hitting for about 200 plus damage a hit. As VP decide to back things off now. They've got a fairly decisive, they're in a fairly decisive lead, I feel. The only thing that hasn't been going their way has been these towers of theirs. They haven't been defending them all that well. They've given up a lot of towers. But yeah, we go. 7.5k plus lead. Approaching the 10k mark as well. And XP, similar story. As we do see KSI in the bottom lane. He's got himself a Ghost Scepter. Going to have that Ags as well. The entire VP team getting a lot of farm, a lot of item progression out of all these fights they're winning. Even the support VS. Ghost Scepter, Treads, Gem of True Sight as well. Not actually his gem, it's actually a Rox.Kis gem that he's stolen, but all in all, I mean, this is a very, very farm VS. As that gem does get passed over to Queen of Pain now. It's saying Queen of Pain slightly more nimble, slightly harder to kill in these team fights, and, well, more likely to be in a position where you can benefit from having the gem for picking up Bounty Hunter. Well, you've got to have VS has to play fairly safe and cautiously in these fights. Can't afford to go running in. Oh, mid lane. Queen of Pain assassinated. I feel like it's a deja vu. Queen of Pain getting killed. Sorry, Queen of Pain getting killed by Puck +1. And it's with a sheep stick as well. Side of the Vise is up now on the Puck. Queen of Pain, there's not much you can do against that. Whenever this sheep sticks up, well, Puck is going to be looking to hunt, looking to get his team some additional kills. Bottom lane, hard div. Offensive warding coming out from him. He's easy farming the enemy ancients, and well, one observer was kind of spotting out most of what's going on in this neighborhood. And it looks like with that, well, no Roshan for another minute or two. They are looking to sort of go into this Roshan pit almost hopefully more than anything. Infest once again coming into the Puck. He's going to get hooked up. This is problematic for Clockwork as well as Mag. Life's looking to come out of this, I want to say. Mag, actually, RP gets stolen. Rubik with a perfect RP. Now he steals Battery Assault as well. He will get brought down here. Gyrocopter doing his best to try and fight his way through this. Pops a BKB. Sort of forced onto the back foot here. Lifesteal gets slipped back into the middle. Things actually going to get brought down here. Triple kill goes the way of Airman again. Airman's having a fantastic game. Doing so much damage. So much DPS in these teamfights now with his completed Butterfly. Also able to lifesteal himself up. Back to sort of near full HP. Well, actually, no, I say near full, near half HP more than anything. But he doesn't get too dangerously low on HP with this lifesteal that he's had. You can see it coming into play that last fight, and Visage the only survivor of that fight. Smart timing with the swap from NS. He swapped the lifesteal right into the gyrocopter, but they knew that he could not fight his way out of it. And now we're going to see some buybacks get forced out. Lifesteal are going to be the first. He's still unpacking all the damage and all the DPS and farm for this Rox.Kis side, but so far unable to really do a whole lot in these team fights. Sitting on a 3-3-3 score, but as your hard carry who has had this much time and space to farm, you're going to have to start seeing some more come out soon for him. And Rox.Kis are looking. They've sent Sadoi out to scout, and then they'll look to provide some backup. Oh, problems here. Roshan back up, and that means we see VP looking to take it out soon, and Rox.Kis, they don't want to allow that. They're going to smoke up. They're going to look to contest this. Rocket's going to try to scout it out, but problem is they're smoked up. Although, with that said, you do expect this smoke to be coming in. They've got Sentry in preparation. Salinia going to go flying in with the Hex. He's almost, I don't know if that was the best Hex possible. He uses it somewhat inefficiently. Man going to get sorted out. That keeps him alive. He's got an RP in 2 seconds. 2-1. He's got the RP. Problem is, well, not so much as a problem. I mean, it's a problem maybe for him, but for his team, it's fantastic. They've already won this fight. They've already killed 3. Make it 4. Queen of Pain finishes off the 4th hero there. Takes down the Rubik. And, well, Sadoi, Bounty Hunter, he's just hiding. GG well played coming out of Rox.Kis. Virtue's Pro are going to take it. 34 minutes it took him, and Gyrocopter. Oh boy, a lot of farm on him. Manta Style, Boots of Travel, BKB, Helm the Dominant, Butterfly. This is how you deal with a Lifestealer. Lifestealer who had all the farm in the world as well. As far as CS goes, he was up there, although Gyrocopter started to pull away with all the stacking going on. And there's the GG calls. Virtue's Pro are going to take it. They are your victors here in the Starladder, guys, and that means we're going to be hopping ourselves into our next game, which I believe is an Empire game. I'll have to see if Winter's going to be joining me for it, but what a performance coming out from Airman. What a Gyrocopter. 10-1-3 to his name. And VP looks solid. They've had some sort of ups and downs over the last few months. They've sort of, for the most part, been a fairly rock-solid European team, but they haven't really had the great results against the top teams. They haven't been able to beat teams like Liquid, teams like Fnatic. The teams that have been in good form as of late. Even Empire they've struggled against. Empire as well as Na'Vi are still playing pretty well here, so VP need to start picking up some big wins in those big games against the top teams. And we're actually going to see VP go up against Na'Vi later on today. So VP versus Na'Vi is today, guys. That's going to be absolutely fantastic. That's later on today. But for now, VP take down Rox.Kis. We've got Empire versus Fota coming up next, and then I believe it's Na'Vi versus VP. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for tuning in. I am Beyond the Summit's Gods. You can follow me on Twitter at BTSGods. Follow Beyond the Summit on Twitch TV as well as Twitter as well while you're at it. But thanks everyone for tuning in. We're going to be live soon with another live match here in the Starladder Star series. Hopefully going to be joined by Winter. I'll be letting you know for sure soon. But anyways, guys, until then, stay tuned.